So hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Open Mic with Nelson, and if you're new here, this is how we do it. Just subscribe, watch, comment, like, and also don't forget to share our video. We are around to 200 subscribers. Now, I want us to dive into politics. And what a week, guys. What a week in American politics. Is Tuesday's elections, the mayor elections across the United States of America, of which it has just sent shockwaves through both parties and especially through Trump's camp, because over 30 cities went to the polls to choose new mayors, governors, and the local leaders. But today, I just want us to focus on four key cities that carried the biggest national impact, and I'm going to tell you why. One, we have the New York City. We have the Detroit. We have, I don't know whether I've mentioned it right in the right way. We have the Atlanta, and we have the Indianapolis. And first, we are going to look on how the elections were held, because there were local city elections in part of Americas. It's an off-year political cycle, of which that means there was no president or Congress or Congress on the ballot. But still, the stakes were very high because voters came out to make their voices heard on the economy, housing, jobs, and safety. And I want us to dive into the results because one, they speak volumes. Remember, currently they are in the United States of America. Has been going on. There is a big number. We can see online, especially for us that who do follow keenly the politics of America. There is some changes that Trump's administration, or rather Mr. Trump, the President Trump, came with that many people are not comfortable with. The results, they do speak volumes. And I've told you, I just want us to dive into four key cities. I don't have the results of the other cities because I've told you it's almost 30 cities. So let us dive into the four key cities, and this is why these four cities matters. And this is why I picked on these four cities, because each one of them, it represents a different side of America's political and cultural heartbeat. One, it's the New York City. New York City, it is the America's largest and most diverse city, where national trends, they often begin. That means it has a lot of, or a high number of young people. We go to Detroit. It is the home of the American auto industry and a symbol of working class resilience. We go to Atlanta. It is the capital of the modern South, and also it is a hub of black political leadership. And then, last but not the least, Indianapolis. It's a major Midwest city in a Republican leaning state, and basically it shows how urban voters are shifting politically. So let us dive into these four cities, because together these cities, they give us a very clear picture of where Americans urban voters are heading to, and what might be coming come to the mid elections in 2026. So here are the winners, guys. Before I play the videos of the winners, I just want to we check on these four cities, and we look at the winners, those who are elected as mayors, and the message that is being sent to Donald Trump, or rather the message that is being sent to the outside world, to the Americans, when it comes to to politics of the America. Because as you know, the American politics, they do affect worldwide. So one is the New York City. They chose a guy by the name Zohran Mamdani. He's a Muslim, and he's the first Muslim and the youngest mayor in over a century. And mind you, the guy, he has roots from Uganda. I don't know whether he's a Ugandan American. He's born in Uganda. He shifted to USA when he was around 7 years, and now he's the first Muslim and youngest mayor in over a century. And he's a progressive Democrat who energized young and diverse voters. We go to the Detroit. We have Mary Sheffield, who was elected as the mayor. She made history as Detroit's first female mayor. She is focused on jobs, housing, and community investment. We go to Atlanta, and in Atlanta, we have Andrew Dickens. He is also a Democrat, and he was comfortably re-elected. He was emphasizing on unity, safety, and development in one of America's fastest growing cities. So, as far as Indianapolis is concerned, I've not yet received the results, and I'll let you know. So, these are the four cities. One, we have New York City, where they elected Zohran Mamdani, who sent a very big message to Donald Trump. We are going to check on that message. He is the first Muslim and the youngest mayor in over a century. He is born in Uganda. He's a Ugandan American. We have the Detroit, where they elected Mary Sheffield. Is the first female mayor. She made history. We have the Atlanta, where they re-elected Andre Dickens. So let's dive and look what it means for the 2026 midterm. So let us first watch. I have compiled some videos of these mayors. I've compiled some videos of these leaders. Let us listen to them, then we come and check what it means for the 2026 midterms election that we are heading to.
So Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up. After all, if anyone can show a nation betrayed by Donald Trump how to defeat him, it is the city that gave rise to him. And if there is any way to terrify a despot, it is by dismantling the very conditions that allowed him to accumulate power. This is not only how we stop Trump, it's how we stop the next one.
Together we heal. Every corner of our city. Rebuilding our neighborhoods, investing in our commercial corridors. Every family will feel supported. Every child will have a path to reach their full potential. And every resident will have access to transit that they can count on. We'll work tirelessly to ensure the safety of our communities, block by block. Focusing on prevention first, strengthening community and police relations, and treating gun violence like the public health crisis that it is.
Did you know Zohran Mamdani was actually born in Africa, specifically Kampala, Uganda? But by the age of 7, him and his family moved to New York City and he started doing his education there. So a little profile on who Zohran Mamdani actually is. So he's currently 34 years of age and he's running for the mayor's seat for the largest city by population in the United States. So this is New York City. New York City has a population of 8.5 million people. So conversation on Zohran Mamdani has actually been very interesting. And why is this the case? First things first, he defeated Andrew Cuomo in the mayoral Democrat seat, the primaries that they were having. And that made him the first Muslim nominee for that particular seat. And he's also from a South Asian background. The last few months, his support base has been growing enormously. Tens of thousands of volunteers have been coming to support him. And on social media, he's been interacting with different people. And that has boosted his popularity in the United States. So what are the things he's proposing? First things first, free bus services citywide. He's also proposing rent freezes because New York City is very expensive. He's also proposing universal childcare for children under the age of 5 years, from 6 weeks to 5 years. Now, he has a very high chance of actually winning this particular election. But Donald Trump is not feeling it. You see, Donald Trump is actually saying if Mamdani wins, then he'll even go ahead and cut federal funding in New York. What do you think about him? Please let me know in the comment section below.
Here's why this matters, why this election matters most. Because come 2026, the United States will be holding its midterm elections. By this I mean it's when all members of the House of Representatives, a third of the Senate, and many governors' offices will be up for grabs. Midterms, they often, they are often seen as a report card on the president and a preview of the next big presidential race, and that is these elections. They were very important to Donald Trump. So the 2025 local results, it is sent a strong signal heading into 2026. From what I've seen, and especially with the New York City elections, or rather the election of the new mayor, it's like voters now are rewarding leaders who focus on practical and local solutions, not national drama or culture wars, because this guy is a Muslim. He's born in Uganda, and that momentum could seriously boost Democrats in next year's congressional races.